Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Today's Restaurant News Networking Group. I'm Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant, and we are a group of vendors who are here to help each other grow our business and to help any restaurant owner, manager, or chef with any problems or issues they may be having that they can't quite help themselves with. Uh, Feel free to give us a call. We've got hundreds of years of experience collectively, and we're here to help. So give us a call at 561 620 8888. Go to our website at trnusa.com. And we also have a YouTube channel where this meeting will be shown later this afternoon, and that can be accessed from our website as well at trnusa.com. And I want to welcome back, Jordan. Nice to see you.
Good to see everyone. My apologies for being MIA.
Yes,
Glad to see you
Yeah,
back.
sure.
yeah.
We have a new face here this morning, Alex Motes. Is that how you pronounce the last name, Motes?
That's right.
And happy to have you here. We need somebody like you. So why don't you tell us who you are, what you do, where you're located, and how we can reach you.
Thanks, Howard. Well, I'm Alex Motes, like you said. I'm the owner and president at Kitchen Guard of Southeast Florida, and we're a premium kitchen exhaust cleaning, maintenance, and hood company. We do everything from fan maintenance programs for restaurants to keep them up and running, to deep cleans of kitchens, to our bread and butter, which is cleaning the hood, the roof, and the fan. We have additional services. We do pressure washing, deep cleaning of floors, vapor cleaning of heavy equipment. Essentially, any cleaning in the kitchen of heavy equipment we can handle, and then exterior surfaces too. You can reach me, the main office line, 561-970-2800. We're based in West Palm, but we're going to service all the way from a little north of Port St. Lucie down to Fort Lauderdale.
I looked at your website yesterday, and I didn't realize that you're a franchisee, right?
That's right. Yeah, I met the founder. A past business I was involved with was in the food service industry. The founder was out in California, and I am helping him bring the business model to Florida.
Okay, because we've got members of this group from all over the country.
Oh,
So
great.
perhaps the corporate would consider becoming a member as well.
Yeah, I can definitely talk to them about that.
All right, great. So I'll ask you after everybody does their intro, I'll come back to you. And if you see what everybody does, if you want to add something or change something or enlighten us further.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. So let's start us off with Randy. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yes, I've been MIA too. A lot of exciting things happening. Um, for the folks that are on the insurance side or work with insurance partners, the FAIA, the Big I conference, is coming up in June, June 16th and 19th in Orlando. Let me know if you're going to be going, and we'll make some time together. Heartland Payroll, we are a Fortune 500 company. Actually, we specialize in the hospitality industry, and we handle payrolls anywhere from a small mom and pop operation, multiple locations, people coming into the state, franchises, mergers and acquisitions. And we help the employer with everything from applicant tracking, onboarding, to all types of integrations, workers' comp insurance, 401k, but most importantly, making sure that the employer-employee relationship is strong and maintains all of the compliance that's needed within not only nationally, but most importantly for us, the state of Florida. I can be reached at 585-622-2993. Dyson, the phone tag, sorry. I'll text you right after I get done with my presentation, my man.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that, buddy.
Hey,
It's
we're
good to
gonna
see
go
you
to
again.
Yes, sir.
go to Jordan because he's got a. He showed his face, but now he's gonna run.
Yeah, my
We want you.
apologies.
We want you.
Hopefully once I explain why I've been MIA, it will be acceptable. My name is Jordan. I have been a member here for a while. I have been MIA because Starfish got acquired last week, and I
Nice.
had to.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Very good acquisition. We got acquired by one of the large point of sale companies.
Ship four?
Spot on.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing is going to be changing. We will continue building Starfish, rebranded under Profit Assist. I will continue to come to these meetings and support. I had to go MIA because I wasn't allowed to talk about anything for a couple months, as you can imagine, with diligence and all that fun stuff. But I'm here, I'm back. For those that don't know me, I am Jordan, formerly the CEO and co-founder of Starfish. Now I am over at Spot On. We help restaurants use AI to better understand their finances and lower their costs. In 2024, we saved clients over $2 million. We are seeing the average restaurant with us lower their costs by a little bit over 4%. My cell phone number is 914-844-5775. Please connect with me on LinkedIn or shoot me a text.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Jordan, and you
Congratulations.
send me a press release on that, and I can publish that for you if you'd like.
Amazing. I'll send that over to you now, Terry. Thank you.
Perfect. And send a logo, photo, something with it. It'll go in the July issue, which we're doing now.
Awesome. You're the best. Thank you.
Can we include that bobblehead collection you got back there?
I know this is 30 years
Awesome.
in the making. Yeah, I see the Dodgers shirt. I got a Andre Ether one up there somewhere.
He's the man.
Yeah, I want to just remind everybody that in November 11th, 12th, and 13th is the Florida Restaurant / Pizza Tomorrow Summit show, which we participated in last year with 10 booths, and we'd like to do it again this year, keeping everybody under our umbrella. So if you haven't indicated to me what type of booth you'd like to have, whether it be a half, a 10 by 10, or a 10 by 20, please let me know so that I can include you. And John and I are negotiating with the management company, and we'll let you know where and how much once we know. But it's your opportunity to reach the whole state of Florida restaurant industry for a 3-day period with a real good price. So Alex, if you join the group, that'll be one of the spiffs that we allow that you to have. And many of the people here were booth holders last year, and we're trying to make it even better this year.
What are the dates, Howard?
I'm sorry?
What are the dates again?
I believe it's November 11th, 12th, and 13th
That is
at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando.
I'm about to walk into the doctor's office with Aura. Can I just introduce super quick, and then if I am able to jump back in, I will.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. My name is Stephanie. My father, Mark, and I, we run Brilliant Computers. He's been servicing the South Florida area and beyond for over 35 years. We do all things IT, hardware and software, deployment and support, managed services, managed security, business email. Check out our website, www.brilliantcomputers.com. We can help you from anywhere in the country using secure remote technology. We have clients all over the country who I manage their networks. You know, if we need to send hardware, we'll figure that out with you. You can reach our office at 561-877-1119 or email support@brilliantcomputers.com to open up a ticket. And I'm Stephanie at Brilliant Computers, STEFANIE.com. That's my email. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. We're going to I want to go to Joemi. She's got something special that she wants to show us.
Hi, happy Friday. Thanks. I can do it this week. My name is Choami, and I'm the founder of DV Studio. We specialize in F&B for restaurant, F&B design, restaurant design. And we do anything from revamping an existing concept to creating one and scaling them as well. And what I wanted to share last week that I wasn't really prepared, but I'm going to try to share it now. We started and we added a service to our company, which is a 60-second intro of what you do, the service that you provide, or a product that you sell. And we create a video that is AI produced. So whether it's yourself or an influencer that can represent your brand, and whether you have marketing material already that we can include. But basically, it's a 60-second way to come across professional, clear with your message and what differentiates you from your competition. Just basically what you would like to say to somebody, and you can use that for a link that you can send to clients on cold emails or introducing yourself. We've been using it on our website. We've also created a QR code for that, and we have it on our business card. And we've been using it for trade shows as a to get, instead of giving a business card like you would exchange, you can do it with that as like an NFC card type of deal. Anyways, I wanted to share this with all of you because I figure we're all either running a business or selling a product. So hopefully I can play this video. This is one of our posts, but I think it explains pretty quick in less than a minute what it is. And there is a website, DV Thirst, but if you want me to, I can send you the link. Everything's in there, self-explanatory. Okay, let's try this. Okay. So share. What am I sharing?
Why are we still stuck repeating ourselves every
No.
time someone asks, what do you do?
Is it sharing?
Calls, in networking events, or when pitching to new clients.
You see a girl.
Exactly. And let's be real.
Can you hear
No
it?
one wants to sit through another PDF or PowerPoint
No?
stuck in 2005.
Yes.
2025. Time to step up. And show up in a way that's polished, modern, and powerful. That's exactly what this is. A 60-second video that tells your story, what your business does, what sets it apart, and why it matters. And you only have to do it once. You can send this video as a link to clients, play it in a call as your intro, embed it on your website, or turn it into a QR code for business cards and marketing materials. It's your story, anywhere and everywhere. And because we're in the era of AI, we can customize this video to be truly yours, using an AI-generated influencer that perfectly fits your brand, or even using your own photo and voice to make it personal and real. Stop repeating yourself. Start showing up differently and professionally. Drop Thirst in the comments, and we'll send you the link. Why are we still stuck repeating ourselves every time someone asks, what do you do? On video calls, in networking events, or when pitching to new clients?
I can't get out of this.
Exactly. And let's be real.
Okay. Okay, that was it. That was the video. Anyways,
that was nice.
If you guys have any questions, just you can reach me directly, but it's dvthirst.com and everything's there. So I want to share that with all of you.
Thanks.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be talking to you about that.
Okay.
Right.
Steve Geller, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions LLC, Palisades, New York. I'm in the commercial finance business, and I've been doing this for over 40 years. My own company since 2001, working with businesses to obtain financing, principally for equipment purchases, also for working capital, merchant cash advances, invoice factoring, and SBA loans. I work with all size transactions, nationwide, Canada, and Puerto Rico. My phone number is 845-362-6106. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Jeff, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Happy
Morning,
Friday.
Jeff.
I'm Jeff from Plastridge Insurance. We specialize in hospitality insurance, work with over 500 restaurants throughout the country, mostly in Florida. We provide insurance through the build out phase, so builder's risk policies or temporary liability, all the way through the operating policies. So if you have any questions or have any clients that are in need of any coverage or even, interested in looking at a few quotes, please share my information with them. You can reach me at 310-625-3390 and jwells@plasters.com. I also want to give a shout out to Terry and Howard for their epic leads list that they provide monthly. So if anybody on this call isn't already doing that, I would highly recommend it.
Thank you, Jeff. You know, it's funny, the last group, the 9 o'clock group, one of our good grief worksite employees just closed 3 sales from that list. So I was really pleased. That's a big amount of money for them. Nice chunk of change, and I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've gotten some traction off it so far, so it's great.
Great. Thank you so much.
Okay, moving on. John Marinak, welcome back.
Hi, John Marinak, Marinak Food Service Consultants. Sorry I've been away. I've got a little chilled down there in Antarctica, so got back. I was doing a project down there for the Explorer Station. Anyway, John Marinak, Marinak Food Service Consultants. We do design of restaurants and consulting on restaurants and hotels. And if you need anything designed, we're the people to call, and we can do things usually pretty quick turnaround and get you back on your feet. Anyway, 954-817-1183. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know if you were here when Alex Motes, the new person on the board, you may be able to contact with him. He does hood cleaning.
Yeah.
A good contact.
Yeah, I was listening. Yeah.
Good. Let's go to Dyson. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everyone. All you TRNers. Happy birthday, Howard. It's the birthday that never ends. Anyway, so the birthday club. Want to introduce you to the birthday club in a box that is taking off very well. And in a nutshell, what it is the birthday club in a box. So what we've been able to do is put together a kit that we ship directly to the merchant or restaurant. They open up the box. Inside of the box is our birthday club proprietary hotspot, our tablet, so that you can redeem any offers that are coming in the door or gifts. And then that funnels right up to our software. It also includes 1 month of service to our platform and 300 direct mail birthday cards with your gift. It's been highly explosive. Our average customer right now is now seeing average tickets of $125 to $175 for a birthday, tabletops of 4 or more. And if you want any more information, I really would love for anybody to visit our website, give me some feedback on it, but it's birthdayclubinabox.com. You can reach me at 352-565-4307. Happy Friday.
Thank you. Thanks for the birthday wish.
You're welcome.
John Bunn, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see everybody this week. My name is John Bunn with the BH Bunn Company. We manufacture a string tying machine for over 100 years. We can secure your delivery foods, your packages. We can help eliminate your plastic bags. Kind of an interesting thing in a different market for us. We've done since day one, but now the Canadian Post has approved our twines for all bundles, which means everybody's got to switch over away from plastic materials up in Canada. And look for it to happen from a state near you because it's going to happen here eventually. Give us a shout at 1-800-222-BUNN, B-U-N-N. Our website is bunntyco.com, and I look forward to talking to everyone.
Great, thank you. If anybody does any business in the bakery industry, John's tying machine is that's where it started. Keep in mind.
Since the 1920s, we got in our first bakery.
Yeah, I think the first bakery I went to when I was a kid, they had that machine.
John, you don't even look over 55. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Good genes.
Right? Blue jeans.
That was in the Bronx, right?
Brooklyn.
Close.
Close enough.
All right, let me go to the, I see the three amigos are here today. So why don't we go to the three amigos?
Good morning. There Kevin is.
Hey, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I see John. So we are strategic supply chain partners. What is that? What was that hat, John?
Pacers, Indiana Pacers, baby.
Okay. Strategic supply chain partners, we function as an outsourced purchasing department for our clients, delivering significant enhancements in terms of lowered pricing from their distributors, suppliers, and manufacturers to their back door. Typically, we save them between 8 and 15%. We do that by leveraging our broad industry, supply chain, logistics, and overall procurement knowledge and insight into pricing across the country through clients that we work with. Typical savings between 8 and 15%. We typically work on a contingency basis, meaning we get paid only if there are savings to be delivered. We have relationships with most of the major suppliers, virtually all of the major GPOs out there. And in addition to food, we can do non-food items, including paper, smallwares, kitchen equipment. We don't do design work like John's company does, but we do work with equipment companies to negotiate equipment package pricing for them. So Howard always posts all our information at the end of the meeting, so it's easy to get hold of us. Kevin, anything you want to add, bud?
No, the only thing I would add is that we have a great relationship with many on the call, and many on the call are referral partners with us, and we're offering a very substantial referral revenue stream for all of our referral partners. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, give me a call at 407-497-9495. And we look forward to working with everybody that's on the call today.
And JM?
You ready for the trivia? I got two
John.
easy ones today.
What
is the most sold fruit?
Apples.
Nope.
The what?
Tomatoes.
The
Banana?
most what?
Who said bananas?
Banana.
You said bananas?
Yeah.
And then I got a visual one for you to see if this will work. Can you see? Oh, sorry.
Oh, not well.
Oops.
Can you see that?
Sorta.
Somewhat.
Is that a carrot?
No, it's a clown.
Huh?
This is, believe it or not, Willard Scott as Ronald McDonald in the 60s.
Yeah, right.
It's hideous.
There you go. That's better. Don't move. Don't
Here.
move. That's good. That's better.
Speaking of bananas, I read an article this week that Chiquita Banana has laid off every single one of their employees in Panama.
Yeah,
Wow.
So that's
Major
1,600 or something.
Who?
Major blow to the Panamanian economy. I don't know whether it's a power play in a fight with unions or not, but I haven't heard anything since then.
I just remember their song, their logo. I'm Chiquita Banana, and I'm here to say, I'm not going to sing it, but I am.
Come on, do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you mention anything, I've got the song and the logo.
All right, let's move on. All right, Fred, good morning.
Good morning. I'm not on mute this time.
Fred Bean, founder and CEO of Hotelport and also Big Foundation. We provide technology and marketing services for restaurants. Predominantly, we've launched an AI review response tool for restaurants. We also do this for hotels and spas. And we provide something called content verification services where we proactively audit and help facilitate their information updates across third-party channels. It's not a syndication platform. It's really an auditing platform. So we go in and audit the menus in detail and make sure that they get updated as needed. We just actually, since we launched this last year, we just finally crossed our threshold of 100 restaurants. So it looks like we've got 119 right now in our services and continuing to grow, which is pretty exciting. And on the Big Foundation side, we are launching a culinary skills initiative to feed food insecure children. And we've got some exciting news there because even though I can't officially announce who they are, we do have a couple of celebrity chefs that have joined the ranks that are wanting to help not only create the curriculum, but also instruct some of the classes here in Miami, as well as helping to expand when we get to that point. So we're making slow but sure progress on that side, and the restaurant industry is getting behind us. So we're pretty excited about what we'll be able to do there. I can be contacted at 305-523-9434, fred.bean@hotelport.co, or on LinkedIn, which I will also put in the chat. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Every time I introduce you, I say to myself, I have to make this announcement. If anybody wants to do a presentation to the group, like 10 minutes with then question and answer, please let me know so that we can schedule you. We're open at this point, and so just let me know and we'll schedule you in. Right, Fred?
How about next week, Howard?
You got it, man. I was waiting for that.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Azalea, good morning.
Good morning, guys. I am super curious, John. Where is that restaurant on the water? What is that? In the Amazon or something? Your background.
That's actually in Antalya, Turkey. It's just outside the city limits.
And it's real, not AI.
It's real. It's where you sit and eat, and then they just deliver it from behind you.
That's beautiful. I took a screenshot. I was like, I have to look into this. So my name is Asalia. I am a business broker and commercial realtor in South Florida. I work in Miami-Dade and Broward. Right now we have 43 restaurants that we're selling in Miami-Dade and Broward. We sell them as sale of assets, full businesses, or something in between. If your client's looking for another location for their existing or first locations are kind of hard, but we can make it happen too. So existing locations, new locations, selling just the assets, anything to do with the commercial space of a restaurant, sometimes commercial kitchens. If it has a grease trap or a hood, give me a call and I'd be happy to help. My number is 786-457-2796. Thank you, guys.
Azalea, I don't know whether you heard Alex or new face on the board, what he does.
I want his card. Yeah, but I saw it's only till Fort Lauderdale, so I was already thinking my Fort Lauderdale people. Yeah, got it.
Good. Let's go to Mike, the coffee man.
Coffee guy, Mike. I'm with Mike with Brisk Coffee Roasters. It's a family-owned and operated business for over 50 years. Second generation, soon to be third generation. We supply all your coffee needs, particularly in the restaurant industry. Everything from drip coffee to espresso to cold brew to single origin coffee and flavor coffee, everything in between. And for qualified customers, we even supply equipment and support on the equipment as well. If you have any questions or comments for me, my number is 256-710-8975, or you can reach out to me by email, mnewkirk@briskcoffee.com. We can even do private labeling and toll roasting and retail bags. Anything coffee related.
Hey, Mike, I've got somebody for you if you give me a call after, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Linda, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Linda Bloom. I am the Director of Sales at Stan Shoes. We design and manufacture shoes for those who are standing on their feet all day. So if you have restaurant chefs and restaurant employees that are working more than 8, 10 hours a day on their feet, that's the prime customer for us. We have more exciting news, of course. If anybody likes the Jets, the New York Jets just placed an order for our shoes. So we're really expanding in our pro arena as well, which is pretty fun and exciting.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah.
I gotta
It's
tell, I
pretty
gotta
fun.
tell my son. My son's an
What's that?
avid fan.
Your son likes the Jets?
Loves the Jets.
Yeah. 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 And the Detroit Lions are doing a special colorway with their logo on them as well. So super fun. And so we just keep expanding, which is great. And if anybody knows anyone that needs a sample pair of shoes, just let me know. Happy to send one out. And for anybody that's doing a trade show upcoming, I know that Howard, you mentioned when we do the show in November, I think everybody should wear our shoes because it will make a huge difference just trying our shoes at a trade show. So, yep. 720-939-9525 is my phone number. My email address is linda@stanshoes.com. Thanks, everyone.
We'll build it into the price of the booth. One pair of shoes included.
There we go.
There you go.
Do you have a loafer style?
Pocket longer.
We don't have a loafer style yet, and there's a bunch of styles that we are excited to move forward with. But right now, we're coming out with the slide because a lot of the NBA players and a lot of the football players need a slide. So we're doing a slide next, and then after that, we're doing a boot. And I'm hoping to do a female-friendly shoe coming up as well. So we have a lot, in design and in development. So it's pretty fun.
Great.
Wow. New
Thank
York
you.
Jets, that's massive. Congratulations. That's huge.
Thanks. Yeah, super fun.
Helen,
Yes.
I mentioned you earlier this morning in our meeting.
Good.
We have a gentleman who's got he was here for a while also, the Concord Grape Company.
Yes.
Concord Grape Pie Company. He started out from zero as you and as your company started out from zero when you came to us, and you're now well on your way in doing it successfully. So I use you as an example.
Huh.
So tell us about you.
Okay. I'm Helen Gottesman. My husband and I started Delicious Spoonfuls, where we create parties where someone hosts it, or we go to larger events where we are a vendor and we sell ice cream. And we do it as a way to train and employ adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, including Down syndrome, autism, mental illness, and any other issues that come up. We have trainings every month for our potential and current employees. And we've done events for 10 people. We've done events for 250 people. And this coming Friday to Sunday, we will be at the Hyatt Regency with the Family Cafe, which is the largest cross-disability conference in the country. And we will be vendors there showing off our Hershey ice cream and either handing it out if we get sponsored or charging for it, depending on the sponsorships. And we are looking forward to finding more hosts for more events in South Florida. Anybody interested, give me a call, very reasonable prices. And I'm at 561-676-2078, deliciousspoonfuls.org, or helen@deliciousspoonfuls.org.
Hey, thank you. Matt, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry I was late. I was on the call. I will say this about the Jets. I'm also a Jets fan, but someone grew up on Long Island or in New York or around Jersey if they're a Jets fan, because I don't know anybody who moves to New York and becomes a Jets fan. So
You and my son are a glutton for punishment.
well, it's okay because I also became a Bills fan because I went to college up in UB. So yeah, it goes. It's I'm a very confused football fan. So Yeah, I went to college during the Jim Kelly years, so it was very difficult not to be a Bills fan. It was very difficult. If you've ever been to a game, you know. Anyway, I'm Matt Freed. I'm with EHS Recruiting Company. We've been recruiting in the hospitality arena for over 30 years. Chefs, managers, accountants, up to COOs, anything in hospitality, restaurants, hotels. We will find your people and help your company grow. We I wanted to add something, but I think I forgot. I did want to mention that one of our services is providing with background checks and providing video resumes as well. So that hopefully be moving forward with that, and it's something I'll actually be speaking with Jomi about later. Anyway, my number 941-993-7610. mfreed@ehsrecruitingcompany.com.
Okay, thank you. Let's go. Terry, TRN Terry.
Me? Moi?
Yeah, you.
Hi, welcome to Friday. John, I really seriously was going to ask about your background. It looks so different and so peaceful. I absolutely love it. Anyways, someone beat me to it. Happy Friday. I am Terry. I am your lead person officially. I will put together with my team a list of what is coming into Florida, when. I will give owners' names, phone numbers, email addresses. I will tell you about how big it is, how many units they have. Are they just coming in? Are they entering the state? Which, by the way, is a big deal right now. And I'm really quite surprised. There are a lot of chains, even on the West Coast, like in California, where I'm from, that are entering Florida. It's really bizarre, right, Randy? You're shaking your head because you absolutely know. It's crazy. They're all, when you start seeing In-N-Out coming in, you get pretty excited. I'll drive to Tallahassee for an In-N-Out from Boca. Trust me, any day. But anyway, well, you're on your own, but I'm going. But anyways, so if anybody wants a sample of those lead sheets, last month was our record of 87 brand new leads under construction. That's not the new openings that just opened. That's another 40 or so. So if anybody wants a sample, it's Terry at trnusa.com. They do work. That's all I can say. If you have any questions, send me an email. Have a good weekend, guys. And watch it out there. It's kind of gnarly with the weather. It's actually creepy. We have that fog coming in, the yellow smoke. It's really bizarre stuff. If you go out and your eyes burn, well, John, yours won't. You're in Turkey. But anybody else in the States here, just take a look at what's going on. That's it.
Thank you, Mr.
Goodbye,
Weatherby.
farewell, and amen. Have a good weekend.
Okay, I want to go to me for once.
Why? Sounds good. Sorry.
I'm just going to have an extended pause on that one. During this past week, I had a meeting with the guys from SSCP, explaining to them what today's restaurant does or can do for their clients. And I realized I don't really mention it here a lot. We are a newspaper, a digital newspaper for the restaurant industry, which is on our website. And we also offer email marketing, Terry's Restaurant Leads Report, and of course, these networking meetings. And we have a reach of about 500,000 people in the restaurant industry around the world, with all the groups that I belong to on LinkedIn and our database. So we can offer quite a bit of help to any company that's looking to expand their business. And there is a special offer for this group, which you have all received. It's a tremendous offer. And if anybody's interested, just give me a call. I'd be happy to go over it with you and get it started. So, Alex, I want to go back to you, and if you would like to change anything, or add anything, or hope you see the advantage to this group, because anybody you heard talk about what they do has a legion of people behind them at their disposal that they can participate with as well. And I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, no, thank you, Howard. And I made a couple notes. We'd definitely be interested in a booth for the trade show. Azalea, I'm going to send you my information. I put my additional contact information in the chat for anyone that wants to reach out as well. And then Terry, that list of leads, I'll shoot you an email about that too. But it's great to hear from everyone and see the broad range of industries they're involved with within this industry. And yeah, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Alex,
Very happy.
Just having you on the call.
Alex, give me a call when you get a chance, and I'll go ahead and give you a couple leads. All right?
Yeah, will do. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this group. We've got, I think we have close to 35 members of the group, who are official members of the group, and the amount of information that this group possesses and the amount of information that this group can go to bring it is incredible and really valuable. So I appreciate everybody coming, and hope you all at least get to talk to each other during the week. I know I try to reach out to a lot of you when anything comes up. And which brings up, anybody have any good and welfare they want to bring up now would be a good time if anybody wants to pat somebody on the back within the group. If not, we'll go on to today's topic. Anybody want to say anything?
Yeah, I do.
I figured.
I'd like to give a shout out to Howard. Normally, I would never do this, except this man puts his heart and soul into this group, into these groups, and into his work. For someone who could be retired, not in the near future at any time soon, he loves what he does. He loves helping people. That is his forte since he's been young, and he works sometimes 12, 13 hours a day just to get information and get people here, new people, and help anybody that can use it. Doesn't matter how small or how big, he puts his heart and soul into this. So I just want to give him a shout out. I tease him a lot, but I'm allowed. And it makes a little laugh here, keeps things light. But anyways, I get yelled at after, but it's okay. Anyway, so I just want to pat him on the back because he doesn't do it to himself. Anyways, go ahead, Howard.
And I want to say thank you for putting this together, Howard. Seriously, I'm part of different associations and meetings, and I've never been part of a Zoom that we're all here, and the community is great. I gotta say, I've never seen this before. At least I haven't experienced it. So cheers to you for putting this together, and thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Terry. I'll talk to you later.
No, you won't, but okay. I won't be here. I gotta go find.
Now you threw me off my stride. I don't know what I was gonna do. Okay.
Today's topic.
Yeah,
Things happen, Howard, especially when your birthday just passed, you know?
Oh, that's what it was. I wanted to see that. Yeah, my birthday. No. Dyson every week.
Dyson.
Let's see. All right.
That's right, buddy. That's right.
I have two topics. One of them is sort of tilted towards Florida, but it's not anymore, and that's weather. Hurricanes, tornadoes, et cetera, et cetera. As a business owner, especially restaurants, you have to prepare your business for any event that might happen, especially weather. As we've seen in Florida on the West Coast, some restaurants were wiped out for a couple of years with the last hurricanes that came through. So if you have any tips for restaurants or for businesses to help weather the storm, so to speak, let's discuss that for a couple of seconds. Anybody have anything?
Yeah, I'll go. Because I've dealt with it since the past 18 years. Every restaurant, even if you're not part of the FRLA, really should join their network, if you will, whether it's their Facebook page, their LinkedIn page. They do a tremendous amount of work on preparation prior, during, and after hurricane season. For the unfortunate folks that have lost businesses, they provide so much information, relief funds, how to weather the storm, if you will. But anybody that opens up a restaurant, even my current clients, I always drive them to that website. It comes down. It starts with DeSantis. Carol Dover, the CEO of FRLA, her team does a great job on the pre, during, unfortunately, and the post work for any type of weather situation. So highly recommend them. We even give some input into it on how to pay the employees during this time. But if you're not involved or you don't know what I'm talking about, check out their social media. Very informative, and they do just a great job on it.
I would say, Howard, call Jeff and check your policy, because storms are so unpredictable that call him, check what kind of coverage you have, and hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hurricane season is here.
Here he is. What
That's
do you
right,
think,
Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah, I'd be happy to just review your policies, and I'll let you know if there's any areas we can improve on. If anything, just happy to be a resource in any capacity.
A great idea.
Yeah.
I have a good idea. Excuse me, this is Dyson with the Birthday Club. Many restaurant owners don't think of this very well, and that is communicate with your customers. Storms coming, there's things that you can do to first off let them know that you care about your community and your customers. Second thing you could do is after the storm, if you're open, let your customers know. Third thing is let your community know you're there to help after the storm. I see so many businesses do that, and they don't sit down for a moment and think about best practice, best ways to go and communicate. So I'd be more than happy to help those interested in that and what I might want to do, how I should do it, when I should do it, stuff like that. But I find communications from the businesses to their consumers is a must-have.
One of our contributing writers, I think we have an article in the June issue. If not, it's in the July issue regarding this subject. That's giving you a whole outline as to what to prepare for, how to prepare for it, and I think what happens afterwards. So it's something that we all should be aware of, especially since the weather's getting crazy all over the country. It's not just Florida. I mean, tornadoes all through the Midwest, tornadoes in Tennessee. They're all over the place. What about California? Wildfires and things like that. What do they do in California, Linda?
San Diego.
What do they do to prevent that?
There's really not a lot you can do to prevent it. A lot of people say that we should go in, to the areas where there's a lot of chaparral and stuff and cut it down and clean it out. But we're talking millions of acres. So
yeah,
there's really nothing you can do except, have a defensible perimeter around your homes and things like that. And people are doing that. And then people are also developing homes that are building homes out of cement now, and also out of corrugated metal so that they don't, catch fire. People are also putting like on their roofs with the vents. They have these new vents that don't allow embers to go into them because a lot of the fires start in the attic because of embers going through a vent. So there's those kinds of things that we're dealing with and that we're trying to deal with. But in terms of like getting rid of the scrub brush, there's just millions of acres, and then it rains, and then it all grows, and then it dries out, and then it's fire prone. So it's similar to what Canada's going through right now. It's crazy.
I can't even imagine what kind of insurance people in California would have.
Yeah, I had to grandfather in because when we bought this house, I had another place and I was with USAA, and we couldn't find anybody to insure our house, our new house. The only ones that would insure it was a company out of Florida that does high risk hurricane, insurance. And so they insured our house in the short term until USAA would put a policy on our current house. But it was very expensive, and it is very expensive, and there's still a lot of insurance companies who are still leaving, the state for obvious reasons. So
I remember back in the 90s, I think it was, there was a major hurricane, not Andrew, or maybe it was after Andrew. There was a major hurricane that came through South Florida, and one restaurant remained open, and it was incredible. He stayed open the entire time, and afterwards, and I come to find out afterwards, he had invested in a large generator, and he was able to stay open. And I think he did tremendous business in the aftermath of the hurricane.
I bet.
Does anybody know of any other restaurants that have invested in generators?
You just read my mind. That's what I was going to say. Talk to your restaurants and tell them to definitely invest in generators. That will keep them going. People are not going to have power, and they're going to want to eat out someplace cool. If you have the generators, I mean, that place was loaded. People were sipping their drinks as slow as they could so they wouldn't have to leave, ordering more food so they could sit in that air-conditioned restaurant. So, and it was right across the street from us, luckily. So, great idea. You want to get your restaurants and be their best friend. Talk to them about that. It's super important.
I'm in Sarasota, so we got major damage out here.
Yeah.
One of the St. Armand's on St. Armand Circle, they all had to shut down except the Daiquiri Deck, who has their kitchen on the second floor.
Oh yeah, I've been.
So it might start going into the actual design of the restaurant. They were the only people that are open, and they were just basically feeding all the workers out there and the other restaurants, helping them out. But it may start going into how you're designing these restaurants. Driving through Longboat Key, it was the first week you'd see all the garbage out, and all the garbage was everything that's on our ground floors, our air conditioners, our ovens, all of our appliances are on the ground floor. And maybe rethinking that, if you can, obviously, most people you can't, but really thinking into design. We're seeing these places being rebuilt. Another problem with the rebuilding is, as you can imagine, Florida, a lot of these tiki bars and outside bars were built, and then they're not coated in. So like Marina Jack's has an O'Leary's, it's a famous tiki bar here in Sarasota. Well, they have to spend a lot of money now to get that tiki bar there, because it was before they were just carrying ice out there. You can't do that now. It has to be part of the restaurant. So it's a whole difference on how they're rebuilding. You're seeing air conditioners being built on stilts, just like the house. Like the whole thing is just raised, 8 feet, everything about it. So I see that happening in the future, the design of them becoming, resistant, just like we talked about in California, building out different materials.
Howard, there's one that we really like in Fort Myers that's on the water, and I think it was Hurricane Ian. And the last time we went, I noticed they have a plaque in the top that says during Hurricane Ian, the water was up to here. And it's like the entire restaurant was underwater because the plaque is like 2 feet below the ceiling. So
it's hard to believe how high it was. We have that all over Sarasota. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's so unpredictable,
And islands are, you think about it like the Siesta Key, had all that beautiful growth on it. Well, the salt water killed a lot of the plants and the plant life in that and this and that. So yeah, it did the damage it does, and it's still happening to it. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. I mean, we're seeing like Sanibel Island. I don't believe, maybe in 10 years, Sanibel Island won't be a beautiful place to live because you won't be able to get insurance.
Well, it's something that all restaurants, all businesses have to consider when they select a location.
Yeah.
And
This morning, the condo association where I live, it's 5,700 units here. They had to come in and inspect all the windows in all the units for the insurance. And like Boca Raton is not built the same way as further south near Miami. But they had to do that for the insurance, so.
Yeah.
We're using AI now for doing projections on the climate changes in the different areas, like projections of sales and things like that. And it's actually working pretty well. What you're finding is you're finding certain similarities between different regions of the country, and you can actually like say, okay, what was happening in Florida is now happening in, let's say, North Carolina, 10 years ago. And so AI is working pretty well with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a subject that we all have to deal with. So anybody comes up with any great ideas, let us know. But I want to thank Alex for coming to the meeting today. Welcome. I hope you'll become a member and join us every week. And everybody else, thanks for coming. Remember, June the 20th is the combined meeting at 10 o'clock. And just scheduled July 11th also at 10 o'clock. And next week, Fred's going to do a presentation. Waiting for that. And look forward to it. Look forward to seeing you all next week. Have a great weekend, and let the sauce be with you.